Hello everybody and welcome to a new video and welcome to reacting to TikToks about school nurses. Now my schools never had school nurses because none of them were rich enough, I guess, to have them, even though by law they have to have them. We just had a sick room. They couldn't even prescribe anything. Their secretaries are basically the nurses. Although there was one secretary that had some nurses experience, that's why they were allowed to do. Is that the dead pixel in my... Okay, whatever. But yeah, we never had school nurses, and whenever you were sick, you just laid down in a room with a leather bed, because it was the easiest to clean, I guess. And I was sick a lot, but not because of the reasons why you think. I still had to lie in that bed, and I'm like, well, I'm just severely depressed and anxious. It's grounds to go home, not to lie in the bed doing nothing. And then we also were told not to watch any TV when we were sick. Well, it's those kinds of bullshit rules that made us that way. Anyway, I need to turn on a display capture. There we go. So, when school nurses think ice heals everything, which doesn't, because they've gave us ice for cuts and stuff too. I'm like, no, this is grounds for like at least minor stitching, which is easy enough to do. Like, I've stitched, where's this? That, you won't see it on camera, thank goodness for that, I guess. But I cut the tip of my finger open, and I took a needle and thread and stitched it up. I know they use special thread. Shut up.
What do you need? I got stung by ice. Well, what about my broken ice?
Really? Ugh.
Oh man, I can hear. What's wrong?
She's dead.
Oh my god. They don't handle situations like that. God damn it.
I'm so sorry, baby. I didn't even see you there. You're starting to look at me like that of me. What brings you today, baby?
I hate so much. I have so much hate in my heart for people who talk like that. Fuck you, I'm white. First of all, for those racist social justice warrior bullshitters. I am too, but she's white, I'm white, so fuck you. But you can't even understand. It's like, oh, you need to give me a heart attack. Blah, 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 blah. It's like they cannot stop fucking talking, Southerners.
Coughing up blood. Okay.
Hospital!
What's your date of birth?
She probably has lung cancer.
That'll help you stop coughing up blood, okay? What's your teacher's name? Mr. McCameltoe? Okay. Mr. McCameltoe is one of my favorites, baby.
Shut up!
Is give you this pass. Give that to your teacher, okay? And don't come back again, baby.
Yeah, because she should have gone to the ER in the first place.
Oh, hi, Samantha. You haven't been here in so long. I guess you just haven't been sick enough. So what's the matter, darling? Oh, your chest hurts when you breathe. God, that must be painful. Come in, take your mask off. It's safe in here.
No, it isn't.
Germs can't come into the nurse's office.
That's not true. Fuck you. And if she's having... Okay. I only know this shit because, first of all, I have people in my family who are doctors who come home and spew everything. That's what they do when they get home. They start spewing out their whole day and every patient that they had and what their symptoms are and stuff. So every doctor does it. Just don't get mad at doctors now just because I said that, please. But that's the only reason why I know some of the shit. I mean, there could be. This is just the easiest thing that you can jump to. Chest pains. And I'm saying in the most easy way possible. Otherwise, they'll say some type of heart palpitations or some bullshit. If you're actually talking to a doctor or a nurse from the ER. And do school nurses even have to go to school? Like, I assume that they don't make very much, so... But in any case. This is why you don't trust them, because legally they can't prescribe you any drugs. That's one. Number two, that legally they can only give you ice. But for someone like this, every student, every one of your children probably has a phone by now. Call your parents or call 911. I don't give a fuck if they have to break down the school door to get you. And I'd rather have my money going towards them repairing things from the emergency crews breaking into the building to save someone than what the money is going to right now when we pay taxes in the educational system. So I'll stop it.
So I'm gonna take a listen to you, okay?
You don't even have a...
Exactly what I thought. I'm gonna need you to go.
You don't even have a stethoscope because by law you can't, because you're not a real doctor or nurse. So listening to someone's chest just by putting your ear to it doesn't help.
Run and take a lab because by you running,
You can't prescribe a lab.
your chest pain, okay?
You can't prescribe a lab. You're just there to give a band-aid or give ice. That's all you're allowed to do. School nurses be like, okay.
All right, sweetie.
Okay, why do you use the copyrighted music? I'm not reading. Thank you. Shut up.
Miss, I twisted my ankle. Take a nice
I've seen this
Take a
guy.
nice pack. Miss, my girl just dumped my shit. Take a nice pack. Take a nice pack. Miss, I'm about to get jumped. Take a nice pack. Miss, suck my dick! Take a nice...
Fuck off, I hate some of these.
I feel like a little boat without ice.
What do you want? You're not feeling too good? Name?
Typical.
Age, grade? What's your symptoms? Puking up blood? Track.
I get, because when I do skits, I go above and beyond too, but so I get it. And I know I should not be getting too angry at someone just overreacting to the school nurses trend or whatever. But
Okay,
yeah, at least
bed in the back that has one pillow, and that pillow probably has lice on it.
Yeah.
What I can do for you is probably get you a Band-Aid.
for what? Yes, call the mom, call the ambulance. Pregnant. Ice, no. You think. You're not. Then go to the hospital, they can't do shit. They're not even allowed to set a bone. Legally, you are allowed to set your own bone if you break it at school or anywhere. But no one without an actual medical license besides yourself can set your own arm. They don't have a medical license. In fact, you can type it into Google and find out if they have a medical license. And who would take the downgrade? Maybe in retirement they'll take the downgrade. But even then, they're retired. When they legally retire, they can't prescribe anything either. They lose that opportunity when they retire.
Okay, honey, can I see? Yeah, here you go. Ooh, honey, that one's a doozy. When would you like me to do that? Do you think you could call my mom and tell her to come get me? Did you just ask me to send you home? Did you just ask me? Oh my god, what do you think there's a preschool? No, you're going right back to class. You're going right back.
No, you can't. I also know some legal stuff. I have a legal team myself, so I ask when I don't know. They cannot no one can restrict you from not going home. That's a common misconception among teachers and staff members at school. Legally you have to be there, yes, but if you're only going to miss a day or so or whatever, I mean, it also depends on which state or province or what country or whatever you're in, but the doors are left unlocked. It's not a prison. When you end up in prison, you lose all your rights. You're locked away like a caged animal because you did something wrong, not because well, at least the court of public opinion thought you did something wrong. That's another topic that I do not want to get into. But if you injure yourself, they're required to call the police or call the ambulance. Sorry, not the police, the ambulance. And again, they have a phone. Most kids nowadays, and I've noticed, the young ages, which is kind of stupid because they'll end up just calling 911 constantly. They all have phones. If you injure yourself, don't be afraid to call the ambulance if it's that bad, like a broken arm. If your parents are busy and the ambulances are available to you by calling them, do you know you won't get in trouble? Maybe with your parents or by the school, but the school will get in trouble if you explain to them also why you're calling them instead of anyone else to take you. Coughing up blood, chest pains, whatever the case may be, puking up blood, that all the things that they've already talked about in this these clips so far, are all grounds to go to the hospital. Even if you broke a bone, that shit needs to be set right away, or else something could be pinched or something, and it won't heal right. That causes more problems. The list goes on, and I don't have the brain capacity this early in the morning to explain it all, but.
Oh, honey, it's beyond you. I can't do anything about that.
Yeah, you're fucked.
It's nice of you, okay?
But yet, it has to be set. Give you ice, yeah. Thank you for making it less than fun.
Nurses be like, "Hey, Miss J, I fell down the stairs. I think I broke my leg." Oh, that's not good. Do you want a Band-Aid? Got Band-Aids?
Yes. I broke my ankle. Let me take a look.
You can walk on it.
Looks fine to me. Are you serious? It's at 90 degrees. You want some saltine crackers?
Why do you bother going to the school nurse? First of all, I'm a certified idiot. I'm retarded. I'm stupid. I can do this because also I've done this all my life. I actually, within the last couple months, like at least, I know it was in this summer, which this is just almost it's 2 weeks into September now. As of recording this, it doesn't matter what year. I did that same thing where I got my foot 90 degrees. I was wearing I stepped down out of a cabin trailer, a camper trailer, and I stepped right from the actual floor to the gravel down below. Now, where this was, we have a terrible, like, hilly, like, very rough yard and driveway and stuff, wherever this was at the studio. But I did that 90 degrees thing too. I was wearing boots that go up to the top of my ankle, basically. And it was right at the joint between the foot and the ankle that bent upwards like that. Of course, I fall on the floor. I have to fall away from the truck frame so I don't do more damage to me or or my head or my body or anything. So I felt way, and I do the thing that Kane from like Demon Kane does from WWE, where I slam it back into place, and it always does it perfectly. But that's me. Go to the hospital. I have to say this. Go to the hospital or go to your doctor to get a cast. I've never gotten a cast for any broken bones that I've had, and I've had a few. I've had quite a few broken toes, broken fingers. Because toes, we can still walk without toes. It's fine. But anyways, do as I say and not as I do.
I want a doctor, a surgeon, somebody, please. I mean, it's not broken, but if this makes you.
It is broken.
Why did you just throw that at me?
Because they're assholes.
Ankle hurts, so I gave you an ice pack. Now can you go back to class now? I have a bone sticking out of my ankle.
Yeah, they don't care. They're assholes.
I emailed your teacher. You have to pass with me, so get back to class. Okay.
Fucker. Oh my god. Oh, it's a preschool nurse. How nice. Oh my god. Pretending to... Oh my god, look at... What the fuck happened there? Fuck! What, you have Kilroy? What the fuck? Kilimanjaro! Fuck off. What happened? Your nipple slid! Anyway. No! I would not trust getting food from the fucking doctor.
Tell me how you feel later.
And plus, a lot of preschools don't even have a separate room for everybody. So that makes sense. Fuck off. Kid gets corona. Oh fuck. Here's an ice pack. Fuck. Yeah, and you could be sued for wrongful death. I don't know.
I've been sneezing. I've been coughing up maybe just slimy.
Yeah.
Flu-like symptoms. I keep having coronavirus. I keep getting scared, man.
August mice.
Fuck off. That's. I know that. Again, I know that they're purposely doing that to get an overreaction. But it's so true. Like, it's so dumb. Because that actually does happen. It's like, oh no, you probably don't have it. Yes. If you send them home regardless. If they have cold or flu-like symptoms, you send them home and wash that whole fucking school out. Send everybody home. What is this? Hold on, what? Son trying to win. Oh. What does that have to do with... Fuck off. Okay, this is... Well, anyway. Yeah. If it's something worse, way worse than, let's say, a cut that can be solved with a Band-Aid, because if it's gushing to non-stop gushing, Band-Aids won't work for that shit. I cut myself too many times to... But if you think that you want to go to the hospital or to the ER or to a doctor that actually would help you more than lousy school nurses or secretaries in my case that don't have anything except, oh, let's give you ice and Band-Aids. Because that's all they can do. Legally, that's all they can do. The ones that prescribe shit, like labs and shit, they cannot do that. There's no lab technician that's going to accept that in the world. Because they're not real doctors, and I don't care if they have a medical diploma in some weird instance. You're not in the position to give out meds, do stitches, probably, or give out labs. That's required, labs especially, is required to be by a real doctor, and I say real not because the people that might have a diploma in the nurses school nurse's position or school doctor's position, when you sign up for school doctor or school nurse, you don't get to do that stuff. When there's like I say, no lab going to take your paperwork in the world. Otherwise, they could be also sued. There could also be some legal trouble there. Legal department, do I have my facts right? Make sure you let me know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Also, like I say, don't do as I do. Do what I say. Go to the hospital if you think you need to. Bye bye.